Front Row MMA here with Jake Ocean. Jake, you've got a busy few months coming up with a lot of fights.
I certainly do.
Let's start there. Who have you got next, and when and where?
My next fight is Ranjeet Baria, fighting for the MMA Battle Arena British title. It's going to be a tough fight. I'm looking forward to it, and I think I'm going to surprise a few people in this fight, and that's what I'm looking forward to doing.
We're quite familiar with Ranjeet. He's a Leicestershire fighter, so obviously very dangerous in submissions and grappling.
Very good top guy.
Where do you see him being a big challenge for you? Where do you have to work?
He's a very good top game player, but as anyone who's seen me fight before knows that I've got good jiu-jitsu myself. Granted, I need to refine a guard game for him to catch him maybe, but I've seen Ranjeet be out grappled, and I mean, as good as he is, people can make mistakes, and I plan to be right there catching him when he does. So,
you know, it's for a British title.
Certainly is.
How, as a fighter, does that add pressure or does it add motivation? Which does it? Because for some,
it's going to sound really bad, but I think all pressure is good pressure, right? If you haven't got pressure, why are you going to train, right? And I want to go out there and know that I absolutely grafted in training and know that I can leave it all out there. So if he does beat me, I can say, you know what, hands up, he's a better fighter, right? But I don't think he's going to, so we'll see.
After Ranjeet and a British title fight, you have something else lined up next?
Yeah, I'm going over with the British semi-pro MMA squad. I'm their featherweight #1 pick. We're going over to fight in Las Vegas at the Palazzo. I'm really buzzing for that. I can't wait. Obviously, we get to fight the Americans. So, I mean, that's always good fun. They're going to try and wrestle me, which is basically, they're all college wrestlers, they're all young guys. But I'm looking forward to whooping some Americans.
Any idea of opponents or names?
They're still doing their equivalent to the Ultimate Fighter for this, right. Whereas, you know, I'm just going to go there and smash whoever they put in front. I'm not really bothered.
And when does that event take place? At what point in the year?
I think we're going around April, at the beginning of April, and then at the end of April I've got another fight, which I already scheduled. And I've also got the one at the end of April. I'm going drop into featherweight to fight Punch Up Promotions for their title.
Is this a first drop to featherweight, or is the weight cut something you've done before?
This is the day before weighing. I've done the weight cut once before, and I found it quite easy. I'm a small lightweight as it is, so dropping into that is not really a problem for me. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie.
And that's Punch Up Promotions in Coventry. And do you know who you've got there yet?
Tim knows who I got. I've not really paid much attention. I'm only focused on my next opponent at the moment.
How hard is it to stay focused on the one fight when you know what you've got coming ahead? Does that?
Well, what I like doing, and this is what me and Tim works for, I fight the hardest people I can possibly fight out there. I don't fight idiots, alright? So I know that if I don't train, if I don't work hard, if I don't stay motivated, good chance he's going to beat me, and that motivates me, because let's be honest, I hate to lose, right? And I don't like losing at all, so I'm going to go in there, I'm going to be 100% prepared, and I'm going to give him the fight of his life.
I know you don't want to look too far into the future, and I'm not going to ask for predictions because I don't think that's fair. But if things go the way you want them to and you train for, how long can we expect to see? How long before you're on an arena show?
End of the year.
That's the goal.
Currently, I'm the Star Strike MMA Promotions. I'm their lightweight champion. I beat a guy called Ant Phillips in quite emphatic style. I'm fighting good people, and like I say, if I beat Ranjeet, that's another title. If I win the Punch Up featherweight title, it's another one. Then I'm fighting for the BCFC title against Martin Chester, and that poor sod's going to get smashed. Right? He called me out once before and pulled out, and I went up there. I fought a guy called John Mortimer who stepped in, and I kind of schooled him a little bit, but it was a good fight for me anyway.
Now, before I let you go, you know, you've got an opponent immediately in Ranjeet Baria.
Yep. Do
you have a message for Ranjeet? I'm not asking you to trash talk, but
I'm not. Just train very hard and let's make it a good fight. End of the day, I'm bringing my A game to it. He's going to bring his, and let's the best man win.
Well, I want to wish you luck in your next fight.
Thank you so much.
Then the fight after that. And the fight after that.
And the fight after that.
And the fight after that. Thank you ever so much for your time.
Are you guys going to be at the MMA Battle Arena? Do you know? If you can make it, I will make a point of subbing Ranjeet for you, because I know he likes to sub people. I'll go on record and say that.
Well, you know, if you can work your sway with the promotion, let them know that Front Row MMA are going to
guys.
cover it. No
regardless,
issue at all.
I'll sort it for you. Okay.
Fantastic.
Is that fair, Craig?
Thank you so much for your time.
Awesome, brother.
Cheers.
Take care.
Thank you.